Take me home, cause I wanna feel like I belong. They relate to all this pain in my past, so they listen to my song. So let's go back to where it began and where it all started from. Take this chance, one last dance, cause I've been waiting way too long. Take my hand, I wanna show you something. Promise I've been dying to see ya. They say the grass ain't always greener. I guess what they're saying is true. In my dreams, that's where I seen her. Take my heart and take all of me, girl. Let me show you what I wanna do. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you. Are you listening, darling? Look where we started. Breaking in half, left us broken hearted. So where do we go from here? Are you listening, darling? Look where we started. Breaking in half, left us broken hearted. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Yeah, where do we go from here? Are you listening, darling? Are you listening, darling? Are you listening, darling? Look where we started. Breaking in half, left us broken hearted. So where do we go from here?
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another live stream. So today is Tuesday, the 26th of November. And as always, we will run through the Bitcoin technical analysis. We will take a look at what is currently going on in the markets and what we can kind of look for next, of course. So if that does all sound interesting, please do smash that thumbs up button. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and I can continue to, of course, bring this content to you guys. Let's jump into it. Let's take a look at what's going on and what we can look for, of course, in the near to short-term future. So where do we start, right? We've seen a pretty significant pullback after, of course, making that all-time high, almost a 10% move towards the downside after that front run of 100,000. This is something that we were speaking about quite a long time ago, right? If we do see price come up to close to 100,000, there's probably a high chance that we front run 100,000. We've done this before. We can go back to the previous bull market, right? And what did we front run? Okay, we front run $70,000 by literally a few $100s, and then of course the bear market started. So wouldn't be all that surprised if if we were to do the same this bull market. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet, and there's still, of course, that possibility that we do see another rise up and do make a new all-time high and potentially even take out 100,000. But for the meantime, we are starting to see this big pullback. And in all honesty, this is what we can call a healthy pullback, right? Because look how parabolic we have been recently. Okay, just look how absolutely parabolic this has been. This is really not healthy. Okay, it's really not healthy for this to continue. So yes, if we do want to see another move up to all-time high, it would be a little bit more beneficial if we were to see a pullback. Okay, it would be more beneficial if we were to see a pullback. And again, we can see something. We can see something similar to, of course, the 2020 and 2021 bull market, where we created the all-time high at just above $65,000. We got this huge pullback here, okay, all the way back down to $28,000, where from there we saw another rise up, making a new all-time high, and of course front running that $70,000 before then that big bear market starting once again. So parabolic recently, a little bit of a break here, okay, but generally having a pullback here is a healthy thing, okay, where of course, like I said, we can look for a continuation higher, potentially to all-time high. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled and see what is going on. But we can look in the short term and take a look at the order flow as well, and see kind of what's fueling this move down. But yeah, in terms of support below us, right? In terms of support below us, not too much support is below us, and this is, this is the big issue with seeing parabolic moves like this, is that we don't leave a lot of support below us. Okay, we don't leave a lot of support below us. So, this pullback can be pretty catastrophic. Not saying it is going to be, but this is something we have to be a little bit aware of, because, again, going back to the 2020 and 2021 bull market, okay, what did we see? Okay, we saw this huge, horrible move down because, we had a very parabolic move up, and, where kind of was the only support below us? Well, it kind of was this period of consolidation here, because other than that, right, we haven't really left much support below us, okay? And the support that we did leave up here, okay, was lost pretty swiftly, okay? So this is something that we have to be a little bit cautious of here. And, the only support we kind of have below us, right, is actually from this range back here. Okay, this range back here is kind of the only support that we have. So like $70,000 is where that support is coming in. Okay, and this is where we have to be a little bit cautious, right? Because there is no support up here, right, other than, right, the odd VWAP. Okay, but the confluence, okay, in terms of confluence and support, right, it's not really there. If we're talking about confluence and support, okay, we would be looking down to kind of the 70s, the 60s, right? That's where there is large support, okay? Whereas all of this, okay, is of course over leveraged, over positioned FOMO long trades, right? So for me, okay, looking at any support on this move down, I would be, very, very cautious, because again, all of the support is coming in between 50,000 and 70,000 roughly. Okay, so I wouldn't be all that surprised if we were to see a very quick and harsh move down. In terms of kind of like what's going on in the order flow, right? I mean, what we can see is, okay, we do have a large amount of shorts opening up. Okay, we do have a lot, but also at the same time we're seeing a lot of long trades opening up. There's nothing that we can really grasp right now. All we know, okay, is a lot of sells are coming into the market. The open interest has been increasing, okay, it has, but again, it's been pretty flat. But yeah, mainly the positions that have been coming in, a lot of them are just large long trades. Yes, okay, we've seen a lot of short trades coming in as well. Okay, but you can see here 19 million long trades opening up. You can see 7.1 million long trades. There was 10 million here. There was 11 million here. 5.3 here. I mean, there's a lot of long trades that are opening up on this move down, whilst also a lot of short trades opening up as well. You can see 9.3 million here. You can see 15 million there. You can see where are we? 7 million there, 3.2 there. Okay, 2.1 there. So there are a lot of shorts opening up as well. So yeah, I'd say that this move down is being caused by kind of a mixture of two things, right? Of course, being longs getting stopped out, and the second of all is shorts opening up. Now, in terms of trades, I've said this before as well, it's a little bit difficult to determine good trades when you're seeing a mixture of two reasons why price is moving, okay? Ideally, when you're looking for a trade, you want to see one reason why price is moving, okay? I.e., either you're seeing longs or shorts wherever price is going, getting stopped out, so trade is getting stopped out, or you're seeing new long open up, okay? Those tend to give the higher probability setups. Those tend to be much easier to judge, okay? Much easier to judge, and in all honesty, a little bit easier to trade as well. But when there's a mixture of reasons why price is pulling back, it's a little bit harder to judge why prices, well, of course, we know why price is moving because of those two reasons, but it's a little bit harder to judge, where the better trades are. So, yeah, I mean, for me, it's patience really, and okay, let's get a clearly identifiable reason why price is moving, and then a clearly identifiable reason why price could move in a certain direction. I spoke about it on the stream yesterday, where for me, over the past couple of weeks, it has been tough. Okay, it has been tough in terms of trades. Okay, not tough in terms of how the market is doing, because the market's been very, very good, and of course, I've done very, very well off of the markets doing well, right? Because mentioned before, I've positioned myself in such a way all the way back down here in 2022, 2023, okay, to prepare myself for this, right? But in terms of the trading side of things, okay, the intraday trades, the swing trades, right? Trading portfolio, it's been tough recently because this parabolic price action isn't easy price action to trade. Okay, and I'm talking about trading here, not just buying and longing. Okay, I'm talking about really, really trading. So it's very difficult to trade in these circumstances. This circumstance here was, this price action here was amazing to trade. Okay, it was just trade after trade after trade after trade after trade, and all of them were just so successful. Okay, whereas here's been a little bit harder. Okay, a little bit harder. And again, it's like I was saying yesterday, it's the reality of trading, right? It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. Okay, you are going to go through those cloudy times. That it's a little bit tougher. Okay, I'm open and honest here and say that, okay, sometimes I go through these periods as well. I'll be honest, I haven't been through a period like this in a very, very, very long time. It's a good like 8 months where I've like really struggled, but yeah, I mean for me it's fine. Okay, I know that I've made some really nice profits in terms of the trading portfolio throughout this. Okay, so okay, the couple of losses that I've taken up here, right? It's it's no big deal for me. It's like, okay, I understand it's a little bit tough here, right? The environment to trade in here is a little bit tough, but okay, this will pass, right? This will definitely pass, okay, and there will be better times where, of course, we can see those we can see the sunshine and rainbows again. But yeah, for me, it's just okay. I'm just holding off a little bit here, and just waiting, of course, for price to settle a little bit. Give me those better trade setups, and well, I say better trade setups. To be honest, we've seen the trade setups that I've wanted to see, and we saw price heading in the direction that we wanted it to see, but we just didn't see price head in that direction for as long as we wanted it to, or for as far as we wanted it to go. So that's fine. Okay, let's let price settle a little bit, let it reset a little bit. Let's get rid of all of the FOMO in the market. Okay, the extreme FOMO. Okay, extreme FOMO, because we always have FOMO in the markets, right? Always. But this is like extreme FOMO, and it makes it very, very difficult for us. So let's get past that. Once we get past that, price is settled, we get into tradable price action again. It's going to be very, very simple from there. Stock market is still doing really, really well. It's still doing really, really well. Bitcoin is, of course, taking a bit of a hit here, but that's it's fine. It's what, if we're going to see higher, we need to see this. If it's going to be the start of the bear market, we're going to see this. Okay, but if we want to see higher, we want a pullback, right? We want a reset. We want to get rid of all of the extreme FOMO, the extreme over leveraged people, the extreme over positioned people in these markets, and just have a little bit of a reset before a continuation higher. Okay, again, something similar that we saw back in 2020 and 2021. Is that a possibility? Yes, yes, of course, I do think it is. But then it's going back to the fact of, okay, we front run 100,000 in 2021. We front run 70,000. You know, are we seeing a little bit of a a little bit of a, what should we say, trend here? Maybe. Okay, maybe we're going to front run a huge psychological level. Maybe the bear market could start from here. We don't know. We don't really care. We're here to trade. Okay, you know, in terms of building a, a hodl portfolio, this is something that we will do. Okay, because of course, you know, all I've shared on this channel is solely trades. Okay, just trades. Okay, because, you know, that's what I do that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, but, you know, this channel, first of all, wasn't around during this bear market here. Okay, so I couldn't share with you building a portfolio down here. But, you know, if we do, okay, when we do enter into a bear market, okay, and when we are in that bear market, and when we're coming to, you could say, the end of the bear market, or the bear market is kind of settling, right? Like kind of this period here. This is where, of course, I will share myself as well, share with you guys myself building, okay, a hodl portfolio to, of course, then take advantage of the bull market. But yeah, in terms of buying anything up here, it's not, you know, it's not a good idea, in my opinion, to buy anything up here. Okay, trading, if you're looking for a long trade and it's like an intraday trade, fine. Okay, but in terms of like building a hodl portfolio up here, is not the thing to be doing. Okay, let's wait for a bear market. Okay, then we'll build it together. Okay, I will be here. I will be sharing that publicly as well, and I'll also put an account aside, a public account that I can share with you guys as well, and we can, of course, build that together. But yeah, for me here, it's not building a hodl portfolio up here. It's just selling basically up here. I'll be honest with you, I have taken a lot of profits up here, a lot of profits on the way up as well. Not completely, I've not completely sold everything off, because if we do continue higher, I want to take advantage of that. But yeah, I'm, holding a lot of cash at the moment, and looking, of course, to reinvest that cash when we enter into a new bear market, right? When we are, whenever that happens, okay? I don't care if I'm having to sit on that cash for, another 6 months or another year, okay? That, of course, is for reinvesting into, into that hodl portfolio. So yeah, like I said, a big pullback here is nothing to be worried about, I don't think. Yeah, okay, a big pullback here could start a bear market. It could. Okay, we have to, we have to be aware of that. It could, but okay, it is a bit necessary to have a pullback so that it allows us to have that opportunity to continue higher, in my opinion. So any pullback here is something good if we do want to see higher prices. But yeah, Ethereum, of course, yeah, following Bitcoin in this as well. Not as we're not having as much of a, well, I guess we are in terms percentage wise, right? Percentage wise we are, but it doesn't seem like doesn't seem like Ethereum is getting hit as hard as Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, similar sized pullbacks, but usually, okay, Ethereum will have a bigger pullback in terms of percentage wise, and it seems to be holding up, which yeah, is a little bit of a surprise, because we're lagging very far behind with Ethereum as well. It has lost a bit of interest this this bull market, and I kind of bring that down to meme coins, right? I kind of bring this down to meme coins. A lot of people are investing into meme coins rather than Ethereum now. That's maybe what it's down to. Just an opinion, but yeah, who knows what the real reason is, really? Yeah. But yeah, in terms of trades, it's patience here. I know it's been a bit of a struggle. The trades have been a little bit difficult recently. Again, bringing that example of, I've taken 2 break-even trades. throughout the history of this channel, I have never ever, from what I believe anyway, I've never ever taken a break-even trade, let alone 2 break-even trades. So, you know, even that, it just kind of baffles me a little bit, and just kind of expresses that it's a little bit difficult to find those trades here. So that's fine, right? Let's sit back a little bit. Let's wait patiently. Yeah, it's like I used to say quite a lot, adapting to the markets, because adapting to the markets is very, very important. Okay, this is where I need to adapt to the markets, because the trades that I've taken were actually good trades if we were looking for risk to, a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? Those 4 trades that I took, okay, 2 of them break even, 2 of them losses, right? They all would have been successful trades, profitable trades, if I was looking for a 1-to-1, okay? But because I was looking for, you know, 1-to-2s on these trades, okay, we didn't see that 1-to-2, unfortunately, and that's what I like to look for at the bare minimum, okay, at the bare minimum. So it's like, okay, next trade I take, we'll look for a 1-to-1 stop loss at entry, okay, risk-free trade, and we'll do that, okay, until that's probably my plan, to be honest with you. Do that until we start to see the markets respecting those targets that we do have, like they have been all year, really. Okay, they have been doing that all year, but yeah, it's again difficult times to be trading in. So yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think I will leave that there. Keep it shorter today because, to be honest, nothing is going on. It just requires a little bit of patience, in all honesty. But yeah, I hope this gave a little bit of value, a bit of realism as well into this market, because I understand that, you know, throughout this whole creation of the channel, I think everything has been very positive, and you know, of course, that's great, but it's not the reality of it. Okay, we've come into a bit of a negative period here. That's fine. Okay, it's yeah, right. Let's get past this, and then the positives will come again. Okay, but yeah, for me, it's just a little bit of patience here. So yeah. Yeah, again, hopefully this shows you the raw reality of it. For someone who does this day in, day out as a full-time job, it's yeah, it's not always up. Okay, a lot of the time it is, the majority of the time it is, but sometimes it can be a little bit down. But it's fine. It's again the raw reality of it. So yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. Any Visionary members, I'll see you in the Discord. And yeah, anybody who's not a Visionary member, I will see you tomorrow for the next live stream. So yeah, take care. Have a lovely rest of your day, and see you later. Goodbye.
Take me home.